The old adage, cut from the same cloth, is coming to life this weekend through a multimedia art exhibition here in the city. The two-day event uses art to detail how living as a mixed-race woman challenges the status quo.
Cut from the Same Cloth is a multimedia installation. It is essentially a wishful memory of me envisioning what my household would look like if I was raised in a mixed heritage household. I come from a Nigerian and Indian background, and I grew up in India where my childhood was very saturated with the Indian culture and my blackness was often denied.
Both of us have been exploring our cultural roots and our culture inheritance thereof. Sound as a form of healing, is the therapy choice of mine, right? So sound for me is rooted in the fact that drumming, from an Eritrean African background, is what we use as ceremony back home, right? So bringing it back here to Toronto, being in North America, using crystal bowls as my form of meditation.
Usually this is something I'm very used to back home, and I see this every day. I don't appreciate it as much, but seeing it somewhere else, it kind of like gives me some extra sort of happiness.
Just having the confidence that there will be people that this will speak to a specific person. It is a personal story, but I think everyone can see themselves reflected in it. And just as a curator, I think there's something to be said about this idea of like cultural competency. And I myself, I feel very connected to the storyline as I'm Nigerian and Guyanese. And so we've been able to really connect on our heritage in that way.
I think that often cultures are not celebrated outside of their own home countries, and really to be able to, and my culture being, being from Nigerian and an Indian background, I really wanted to kind of share what that cultural intertwining looks like and how can we celebrate under the same umbrella.